The trap. When we say that God is love, and that means that God knows love and God knows how to find you the love of your life. The trap is society's version of how or what love is and how to get it. And because it's all based on commercialism, it's all based on like Valentine's Day, buying gifts and things, and also it's events and parties because people will tell you, go to a party, you'll meet someone. Go to this event and maybe you'll find someone to fall in love with or things like that. Like it's haphazard luck based on fate that you meet Mr. and Mrs. Perfect, etc., etc. Since they make that offer, that is a sure sign that they know not God, even if they go to church, and they certainly don't know love, because it's not how love's put together. Love is a spiritual thing between a man and a woman. It's not based on the opinion of others, and it's not created from haphazard events where people meet people and especially under the influence of drugs, alcohol, or anything that can make a bad person appear better. It also can make you do something you shouldn't do. So, if you want to find true love, you must avoid alcohol and you must avoid any form of drug abuse, and you must avoid any events that involve alcohol or drug abuse. People will say, well, come to the party anyway, even if you're not going to drink. Um, you still might meet someone. But the trouble is with everyone else they're drinking, guys with a bit of booze in them or females with a bit of booze in them, they'll think they'll go to you and lie to you and seduce you and whatever. And next thing you know, you're at someone's house getting ready to have sex with someone. Tomorrow you'll hate yourself for even talking to them. Many people get into relationships or sexual encounters with people they really don't like. I've met a few women who've actually had sex with males that they hate. And I found that very weird because I cannot be in any way aroused sexually excited by anyone who I don't respect. I have to respect the person before my body could even function in that way. But these people can. That's quite amazing. But that's because they were brought up with the lack of values of atheism. And I've just noticed that one of the kittens that hides under the house is in the house. Staring at me, he wants me to let him out. They sneak in when I open the door. They come tearing in the door. There weren't many of them, but yeah. But anyway, back to this. This is Born Again 5. When I said in the 2 and 3 about, and 4 about knowing love and knowing that the people who have a belief system such as atheism and established religions, they don't know God, so they don't know what love is, and therefore they can't comprehend what God has gifted for you and how God is going to bring you to love. They also don't understand because they're impatient. They don't understand that you may need to wait for the right one, or you may need to watch out for the right one via normal um, activities in your life. So if you play tennis or you go for walks or you um, where you work and the activities that you normally do, that's where you'll find true love. You won't find true love in This at events, parties, and any places where there's alcohol, drugs, and it, people do get together in those situations, and they can make it last even for a lifetime. But the reason why marriages become so cheap and there are so many divorces is because people do not know God anymore, and they do not know love anymore. So since they do not know what love is, they have no idea how to find love. And if they're guiding you to finding love by trying to talk you to going out to events and meeting people all the time, that is a sure sign they have no idea what they're talking about. If true love is found in just being yourself, those activities, although it might seem I'm being judgmental, any activities that involve anything that confuses the mind or dulls the mind or dulls the senses makes you a victim. God doesn't want any situation where you'll be a victim. So obviously all those things are out. They're not part of God's plans for you. So no events, no parties, or functions or whatever they're called, and especially in no places where drug abuse, alcohol abuse, or anything along those lines that will confuse you or make other people confused so much so that they'll try and be with you or even possibly rape or attack you. So it's when you know God, you know that God wouldn't allow these things in your life. But you have free will. You should listen to the people who try to lead you astray and follow them. So knowing God is knowing what's right for you and what's wrong for you. And understanding that what people today in the atheist world call, and the established church world or established religion world call fun, is a trap or a leading to let's call it misadventures, adventures that will go wrong. And while for a period of time they'll seem like fun and the right thing, I tell you, there's nothing so horrible as a divorce and a breakup, especially with children are involved. And if you've been through that, you don't really want to go through it again. So it's wise to consider a more godly approach to your future. And when you know, when the right one comes along, you'll know. So you don't need to go to parties. You don't need to do the social scene. You don't need to get drunk. You don't need to do drugs. And you don't need to people please and fit in with what other people are doing to find the right one. God will make sure you are aware who the right one is when the right time comes. If you can have faith and wait patiently and just get on with your life, you will never regret waiting, and you'll never regret understanding God's ways and understanding what God's trying to do in your life. So that's, and the other important point is watch people by their actions or their suggestions. If they suggest anything that is ungodly or anything like I've mentioned here, parties, events, functions, and the like, then they know not God, and therefore they know not how to lead you to love. They know not how to lead you to the fruits of the Spirit. They know not how to lead you to happiness. They know not how to make you happy. They're just into pleasure, selfishness, and having fun for the day, and not a care for tomorrow. And you remember the story of the ant and the grasshopper? You need to. be like the ant. Just get on with your life, do the normal things you normally would do, and everything will work out. Have faith in God and have faith that God will bring everything you need when you need it and when you're ready and when the other person is ready as well. God bless you.